Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and I have journals for you. I have 5 journals from the newest Happy Planner fall launch. I will have all information about this launch in the description of this video, along with links to shop. We are just going to dive right in. So I have a video where I show the planners and the stickers and all of that, and in this video we are looking at journals. So first up, I do want to note that this is like a little bit broken, this disc, but it's not super broken. And with the way that these are sent for like PR, they're just kind of in the box instead of a little bit more wrapped. So hopefully yours doesn't get broken like that. But I don't want to like ignore the fact that, you know, it's there in case someone notices it and thinks I'm hiding it. I'm not. So first up, we have a classic budget layout. So it looks like, from what I received, instead of a budget planner this year, we have a budget journal. Spend less and live more. And this is that sketchy florals layout that I also received a planner for. So it's definitely going to be a style that I love because I love that black and white floral. And we have set your goals. So action steps for 4 different months. This is a 4-month journal. And then we have a bill schedule. So create a reference sheet for your bill due dates. You can put your bill due dates here and then check them off once they've been paid. Then we have a blank sheet and a debt tracker. So the account, the interest rate, beginning balance, did you pay it off, and ending balance. And then you have the month of for transactions. So you have room for 4 debts, 2 on each side. And then we have a savings tracker. Saving for the amount needed, the starting balance, the monthly savings goal, and then 4 months worth, and you'll have 4 of these as well. The first divider, pinch those pennies. And we have a little bit of a journaling section. So for the month of January, what event or circumstance is coming up this month that you know you will need to spend money on? What can you do to adjust and save? I love the things you want versus things you actually need. And what can you give up, say no to, or let go of this month? And then you have room for your monthly budget to be able to map that out here. And then a no spend tracker. So it's no spending on a certain category. Like sometimes I do clothing or I do Amazon, or no dining out. And I love these kinds of trackers. Now we have your weekly expenses. So this is really a combination of like a journal and budget planner, but all in a 4-month system. So the weekly expenses, and then you have a little bit of space for journaling. So the date, where did you see temptation today? How did you overcome it? Daily gratitude and small victories. So you'll have 7 of those with different prompts until you get to your next set of weekly expenses. And that's how this whole first month will go. And then let's flip to the end of the first month. Then you have 2 pages of just, or 3 really, of just dot grid, where you can kind of map out anything you want for your budget or use it for any other space. You can use it for gift lists, anything that you would need in a budget planner that's not included in this journal. The next divider is living for today, planning for tomorrow. And then these pages are going to be the same, just with revised prompts. So you have the budget, the no spend tracker, weekly expenses, and journaling prompts. This third divider says save today, spend tomorrow. And the fourth divider is spend less, live more. So this is the budget layout journal. The next journal, which I don't know if we've seen before, I don't remember it, but again, these launches have hundreds of SKUs, and of course I don't receive all of them and I don't always get a chance to see everything either. But this one is a food layout. So the cover says to live well is to eat well. And look how pretty this is. These have plastic discs as well. And this is also going to be a 4-month layout, but I'm interested to see how it's been set up. Nothing brings people together like good food, whether it's an old recipe from a family member or an online recipe that brings you joy. Savory dishes have a special place in our everyday experiences. Use this journal to build a record of the delicious, cherished meals you share with your favorite people every day. So we first up have common kitchen conversions, and then gallon, quart, and pint with some notes. And then you have a page to put a recipe. So recipe name would go here, the ingredients here, the directions here. And then notes of if it's dairy-free, lactose-free, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or kosher. I love the inclusion of kosher. It's not usually something I see. And this also says appetizers up here. So these are likely going to be 4 different categories of food. I didn't notice that at first glance. Then we have prep time, cook time, preheat, and serve. And these are, and the back is lined too, which is great because if you don't have enough room for one of these, you can kind of put it on the back too. So I think that these are all going to be, nope, I'm wrong. These are not all going to be appetizers. So you have room for 1, 2, 3 appetizers, but it's going to shift over here too. I'm not entirely sure that I understand, or 4 appetizers. I'm not entirely sure I understand the purpose of the monthly dividers because I feel like these could be used better to categorize and separate the categories. So I'm not entirely sure why those are there. It is something I want to point out, but they're pretty. I feel like 1, 2, 3. This may have made more sense to put the dividers in between the categories. That would be something to consider if you're, because of course these are on discs, you can move things around. So then we have soups and salads. These are going to be the same pages. And then you'll get 4 of these. We have healthy fare. The next is main dishes. And then the next is side dishes. So we have side dishes, healthy fare, soups and salads, main dishes, and appetizers. So you have 5. I feel like it would have made more sense to put 1 more divider in here, but you can always add another divider. So we have dishes from my kitchen, and these are just going to be the same. But I do like that these are colored this way so that you can see them. Good food, good mood, same. And nothing brings people together like good food. So this is the recipe. It's called recipe or food savory layout happy journal, which I think is really cute. Again, I think that you could probably, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 4 dividers. So like I said, you could separate these. I mean, personally, I wouldn't really write down recipes of soups and salads. I don't really make soup besides like what's in a can. And salads, I just kind of throw together anything fresh I have in my refrigerator. So if I were going to use this, which I want to, I actually recently bought recipe pages, but it's okay. So I would probably keep the soups and salads in the back or somewhere in my closet because that's the one category I don't necessarily see myself making. And then the rest of this is really nicely organized. Up next for journals, we have some dot grid bullet journals in new cover designs. I'm so excited about these because I love my dot grid bullet journal. I've been using it all year long as a journal, and I'm so excited to see some new covers, and I know that you will too because I think a lot of us in my YouTube comments have bonded over loving these journals. So these are 80 sheets. This is the first cover. It's really pretty. And then this is just a dot grid journal. It's 80 sheets. It's 160 GSM paper. There haven't been any changes made. You do have a pocket folder with a sticker sheet, maybe 2, 3 sticker sheets. I always forget that these are in there. And then you have a pen loop here, and there are 2 ribbons. Does the current one have 2 or 3 ribbons? Let me see here. The current one has 2 ribbons as well. 3, 2. Sorry, I was looking at the one I'm currently using. There are 2 ribbons, which I usually use as bookmarks. So there are 3 designs. We have this really cool pattern. Then we have one that's a little bit more neutral and has this green. And then let's look at the stickers in the back because, we love stickers. These say special day, love today, happy note, remember this, good stuff. And then you have 2 of the functional sheets. And the opening page here also has this purple. I don't know if on camera it's showing as purple, but it definitely is a lavender color. And then we have a little bit more of like a mystic one. This is kind of a purplish navy. I might call it like a dark eggplant, and it has this peach band that ripped a little bit. We have a really light pink opening page, and then the journaling pages. I do daily journaling, and I can fit 4 months in this because I've done one from, these are sometimes hard to pull out, January through April, and now May through August. And then these are the pages that come inside. So these are the journals. I wanted to do a separate video just showing the journals because I know that there are some of you who, you know, want to see what's new and different, and you may be looking for something separate from a planner. So we have, I don't know if there's more than 3 of these. This is just what I received. We have these 3 new covers that I have, plus the food savory layout and the classic budget layout happy journals. I will have a link to shop in the description of the video. Make sure to check out my other videos. I do appreciate you using my link. It really does mean the world to me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.